Hello Stampers, this is Marie Bennett from blackberriesandcream.net. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and also a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and today I'm going to show you how I made this cute little gift, which consists of 4 gift cards, using materials from several Paper Pumpkin kits and some added materials from Stampin' Up! So today I'm using this stamp from the Layers of Gratitude in February. I'm using this stamp and this stamp from the recent June Paper Pumpkin kit, Happy Thoughts. And I'm using the Hey There Friend stamp from the Hey There Welcome kit, which is I believe still available to Paper Pumpkin subscribers. You can order this past Paper Pumpkin kit in the Stampin' Up! Online store. So I'm going to have links below the video if you're interested in getting this Hey There kit while it's still available. Follow the link to my store. If you're interested in becoming a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, then follow the link to my Paper Pumpkin site. Well, I hope you enjoy the video. To make the cards for this project, we're going to be using this strip that came in the February 2014 Layers of Gratitude Paper Pumpkin kit, and we're going to cut every other score line, and that will give us 4 greeting cards. Each one, they're small, so like 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So we're going to cut out 4 of these, and we're going to make a little card set, like a gift card set. You wouldn't send these through the mail, but they're a cute size for gift cards. Okay, so I've completed 3 of the 4 cards, and I'm going to have 2 cards of 2 different designs. This card's made entirely with washi tape and the Hey There Friend stamp from the Welcome kit, and the other design was created using the stamp set from, or the I Just Wanted to Say from the Layers of Gratitude, the flower stamp out of the June Paper Pumpkin. And so I created this flower using a sheet of Designer Series paper from the Gold Soiree paper pack, and that paper has been retired, but you can still get it in the clearance rack. Very, very good price, and this is a fantastic collection of papers. And I used StazOn ink and just stamped it on there and fussy cut the flower designs. I stamped the I Just Wanted to Say in Tip Top Taupe, and then on the inside of the card I just put some washi tape and left a space for writing a note. So 2 of those, and then there will be 2 of these, and so I'm going to show you how I made this. I used the Hey There Friend and Tip Top Taupe ink. And stamped it in the bottom left corner of the card, getting it, you know, fairly close to the edge and to the bottom. If you do your stamping first, then that gives you a good idea of where to put the washi tape. I'm using washi tape from the Sweet Sadie collection, and I don't believe this you can get this anymore, but just find 2, I'm only using 2 of the 3. Find some washi tape you like and just put it on the card. So I just kind of stretch it across, fairly close to the word. Rip it off. Then do the next one and just work my way up the card. Then when I get this whole area covered, then I'll turn it over, and using my paper snips, I'll just trim the tape off, flush with the edge, and the card will be done. Okay, so you can see I have covered this space with this washi tape. That took about 30 seconds maybe. This is a very quick card, and it just turns out so cute. So if you haven't tried washi tape, you should give it a try. It's fun, it's cute, and it takes no time. So if you need a card in a hurry, this is a good thing to have. Takes longer to trim off the tape than it did to put it on. There. That card is finished. And then on the inside of that card, what did I do? Nothing. I left it blank. Hey there, friend. And then you could just write your note on the inside of the card. Okay, the cards are finished, and the next thing to do is make the envelopes. I'm making my envelopes using the envelope punch board from Stampin' Up! And a piece of the Gold Soiree Designer Series paper. This paper is very glossy on both sides. This is a tone-on-tone. I think it looks like Calypso Coral. And then the other side is just a bright polka dot pattern with some gold foil looking dots on it. I want this side to be the outside of my envelope. And this piece is cut to 5 5/8 inches square. And that is the size you need for the size of card that you get when you cut that strip of paper up. So 5 5/8 inches square, and we're going to score it at 2 7/16. So 7/16 is just slightly less than half an inch. And I need my scoring tool. So at 2 7/16, I'm going to score and punch. And that's the only measuring really you have to do. Now you just line up this little point here on your score line, and then score again and punch, and work your way around the paper doing that same thing. Line it up, punch, score, line it up. You can score and punch, or punch and score. I don't think it matters. Alright, now to finish this off, I'm going to put the pointed end of each corner in this space here, and that rounds the corner off. You just punch it, and it rounds your corner off. And this envelope is ready to be put together. So in adhering, well, first thing you need to do really is fold on the score lines, give it a good crease with your bone folder or with your scoring tool. Okay. Then using some score tape or the tear tape out of the Stampin' Up! Catalog, or just some kind of strong adhesive, I like to just put some adhesive on each side of one of the long flaps, and I don't go all the way to the corner, about maybe 3/4 of an inch from the corner, or from the point, I guess. Alright, then remove that adhesive. not the adhesive, the backing. Fold in the flaps, fold up the bottom one, and your envelope is done. Now I also, see, that's why you don't put the tape all the way up, because you don't want it sticking to the inside of your envelope. So I'm going to do something to make this less sticky. I think with this paper being the way it is, I can just roll it off, I think. Yep. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is put some score tape on the flap, and this time I'm not going to remove the backing. I'm going to leave it on there, and then when I'm ready to give this card to someone, I'll have a way of closing the envelope. I just pull the backing off after I get the card in and fold it over and stick it shut. Alright, so I have the other envelopes already made, and all 4 cards are done. So we've got 4 cards and 4 envelopes. And these are going to go in our little box that you make when you put together the layers of gratitude paper pumpkin kit. So I'm going to get one of those out and we'll get that done. In the layers of gratitude kit, you got, I think it was 8, could have been 6, of these craft paper boxes. They were already cut and scored, and so what we needed to do in order to put the boxes together was use your bone folder to crease the score lines and put some adhesive on one flap and on the flap that's going to fold up this way. And I've already done that, so I'm going to remove this strip of adhesive on the side flap. And then you've fold it on the second score line like this. Just fold it flat and then fold this all the way over and press, and those 2 sides are stuck together. That's a very easy way to make sure that it's going to be straight up and down when you get it put together. Alright, so now I'm going to remove the adhesive on this flap. So now we want it to be even on this end. So I just kind of hold it so that I can tell they're lined up, and then press it down like that, and then I use my bone folder and put it inside there and just make sure that it's good and stuck. And our box is done. So we can either be finished right now and just put our little gift cards in here. Oops, there we go. See how cool that fits in there. And in the original kit they used twine and tied it together, but I think I want to make a belly band and kind of decorate this box up a little bit, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the finished box. I made a belly band out of a 1-inch wide by 12-inch long piece of the Gold Soiree paper. I used the same paper that I used to create these little flowers. And then I took one of the flowers, curled it with my bone folder, and added a clear button with the remainder of that orange and white twine that I've used on some of the other projects I've shown you. And took a silver tag out of my tag box where I keep the extra things I make when I'm bored, and tied it on there with some Calypso Coral baker's twine. And there you have the completed package. Now this belly band will just slip right off, and then inside are the 4 cards that we just made. And it's a cute little gift. Hope you'll give this a try. If you're not a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, then follow the link below this video and get started with Paper Pumpkin. It's a monthly surprise, and every month it just seems to get better. Thanks for watching, and happy stamping!